This is who I am, though. I'm a perfectionist. If you tell me what you look, so I just need to give you regular.
From the music now.
Okay, I need to stop laughing. Quiet on the set, please.
Candice. Hey Candice, how you doing?
Hey girl, hey, I'm good.
Well, tell our audience about yourself. What do you do? What makes Candice Candice?
So, I guess I have to start off by saying I was originally born in Houghton, and so I'm a country girl above all. Shreveport is considered the big city to me, even though I'm a little bit more well-traveled now. That's sort of how I came into loving Shreveport. But I am someone who works on political campaigns, whether it's issues, sometimes candidates, but I have switched over to the organizing side of things now. And I guess if I had to just say what makes Candice Candice, I love my community, I love politics, I love the people. So yeah, that's me. I'm a little bit of a political strategist, a community friend.
Community friend. Can you tell us about the Power Coalition and what your role is there?
Yeah, so the Power Coalition for Equity and Justice is a statewide organization that seeks to empower communities by bringing together different organizations and teaching collaboration instead of competition. We want everyone to know that we have the numbers, we have the tools in place to achieve the things that we want in our community, but some of the organizations we have are redundant, don't know about one another, and so if we do some good coalition building here in the North, then we can bring everyone together and we can figure out how we make our community stronger. We also focus on the political side of things by getting out the vote, doing education, voter registration, making sure people know that one of the most useful tools that you have is being a voter. That's how you use your voice. And so what we're focused on for this particular cycle isn't a particular candidate, it's not a particular issue, but making sure people know the importance of voting and knowing that October 12th and then the runoffs on November 16th are super important for what we're going to see progressing for our state.
So why is voting important? Tell our people that.
Yeah, good question. So the way you use your voice in mass or as a group is with your vote. Maybe everybody doesn't have time to go to a city council meeting. Maybe everyone doesn't have time to speak out about the issues that are important to them, but you can make those issues known. You can make those preferences for candidates known at the ballot box on election day. And it's also a way that you can influence what issues become law. You can let legislators know, you can let city councilmen, city councilwomen, mayors, governors know exactly how you feel about a particular issue by how you vote. And so we want people to understand that this is much bigger than waiting until a presidential year, that you have to exercise your vote in every local election, because that's what's going to impact your day-to-day living, your survival. And voting is just sort of what I like to call a gateway to getting more civically engaged and understanding the democratic process.
Now, I've heard some buzz about an elected official report card. Yes. I thought report cards were in school. Like, right. What is this? Please tell us about it.
I think we should all consider ourselves students of the game, students of life. So it's bigger than just what happens inside of a school. And this report card is a way that you can hold your elected officials accountable. If they go on to say something during a listening session or a candidate forum, like Power Coalition will be putting on, and we can get in writing what they said based on the things that we've told them is important. If we go to them and we ask them a question about economic opportunity and maybe something like raising the minimum wage, and we ask those elected officials specifically, what do you think about this? Because this is something that we've found to be important in all the communities that we talk to. They can give us an answer. We'll have it printed. We'll give those out when we're going from neighborhood to neighborhood canvassing. And this is just another tool in our toolkit for holding elected officials accountable and making sure we have the information that we need to be empowered. So I'm super excited about that, because you'll be able to, at a glance, look at the issues that are important to you and see where the elected officials and candidates score on that.
Candice, look, I am so glad about some diversity coming to the DDA.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over the moon right now.
Yeah.
Congratulations about that.
Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about what the DDA does?
Right. So DDA stands for the Downtown Development Authority. And what we do is not just try to convince you to play here, but also to stay here and to work here. It's about building up the core of downtown and making sure that it's a place that everyone wants to come to, whether it's to play, to work, to live. We have all of that here in the downtown area. And I'm excited about the diversity, inclusiveness that I'm witnessing with the DDA. And I think my personal mission is to just make sure that I'm listening to the people of Shreveport when they talk to me about what they envision downtown looking like, whether that's entertainment, whether that's residential, whether it's what you want to see from this rising creative class that we have here, this resurgence of creativity going on in the city. And I think that downtown Shreveport has shown itself to be a friend to the arts, friend to entertainment. And so we want everyone to know that Shreveport is welcome to downtown Shreveport. Everyone is. And I think the way that we make downtown Shreveport better is making sure we listen to what it is that people from the city want when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to where you live, where you work. And we can't do that unless we have your input. So you can come to 416 Cotton Street. All of our DDA board meetings are open to the public. And so we'd like to see you. If you're not comfortable going to an individual board member, then you can come to the meeting and you can have your input there.
So, you know, we did all the business stuff, we did all the politics stuff. Now let's get to the real stuff, the real reason that I feel like I showed up today.
Okay.
I want to know about you for real, for real.
Yeah.
So tell me what's on your favorite playlist right now, like the playlist that can, like, kind of like, I call it the Beyonce playlist, the one that'll get you through anything. Like you can cook to it, you can dance to it, you can work, you can do everything.
Well, okay. You started off by talking about my Beyonce playlist that gets me through anything. First off, Beyonce is definitely on the playlist.
Yay.
Ever since September 1st, been playing Earth, Wind, and Fire. September is something that sort of just gets me going in the morning. Megan Thee Stallion, of course. Cardi B. Quite a few. Oh, The Internet. I have a lot of different, definitely some Zydeco. I have a lot of different music on my playlist. I like things that keep me moving, something that's a little chill, but mostly something that just gets me through campaign season. Yeah.
Getting you through campaign season.
Yes.
I can get with that.
Yeah.
Another one, favorite local restaurant. And not just the place, but what do you get when you go there? Like, that one meal, you get other stuff, but you just have to have this from there every time.
Girl, I don't even know if I even have to say it, but Orlando's forever. So when I go there, I get usually half a dozen fried shrimp, rice and gravy, extra toast with a lemonade. But lately, I've been getting the chicken sandwich because Damien, the owner of Orlando's, during that whole trend and craze with the chicken sandwich controversy, made his own, and it is the best chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life.
In life?
In life.
Life? That's a long time.
I'm just saying.
That's a high pedestal.
It's Orlando's.
I'm not sure anybody can top that one right there.
They are welcome to try, but if it's made by Damien, I know it's the best. So yeah.
So winding down, we ask everybody, why Shreveport?
Why not? This place is so magical and full of potential, and there are people who have left, and I'm not upset about that. I'm never upset with people who leave to seek more opportunity, but I'm inspired by those of us who came back. I've only been back home for 3 years. After I graduated from law school, I knew that I wanted to come back home because this is the community that gave me the tools and the support that I needed to go off and to become the person that they needed once I matured and once I got my education. And so I want to give back to my community what they poured into me. And the best way that I know how to do that is by being here amongst the community and being amongst the people who made it possible for me to go off. And I don't think that I would be who I am if it wasn't for Shreveport, if it wasn't for Halton, Bossier Parish. I mean, this entire region has fed into me, and so coming back was it was a natural decision. And we have so much potential. There's so many people here who are on the verge of becoming our next leaders, becoming our next entrepreneurs, who our next creators. It's all going on right here in Shreveport, and I just want to give them the same support that I've gotten. So Shreveport is it for me.
That concludes this.
Yes, this was fun.
I'm Desiree. This has been a conversation with Candice Battiste, brought to you by Hourly News and Culture.
For your Shreveport news and culture, log into hourlynews.com.